question. We'll continue our availability with Greg Biffle, driver of the number 16 3M WB Mason Post-it Ford. How do you get all that on your car this weekend?
I don't know. Glad you remembered it.
Yeah, I got it written down. I got a cheat sheet. Third in points so far this season right now, 1 win. Talk a little bit about going into the second half of the season. Obviously, the chase looming, and obviously wild card still a big topic for everyone. Talk a little bit about coming into New Hampshire this weekend.
Well, it's I enjoy this racetrack. I had a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun racing here. When we were unloading our car, getting in, buckling in for the first practice, I was thinking about how much fun this track is and getting back to short track racing and, a little bumping and shoving and pushing and, trying to get on the inside of the guy and trying to figure out a way to get your car to go better and find a way around them. So I enjoy racetracks like this and look forward to this weekend. And car ran pretty good in practice, so, hopefully get a good qualifying lap, good solid qualifying lap, and then tomorrow work on race practice and on longer runs and get the car running good.
All right, we'll open up for questions for Greg. Please raise your hand. We'll get a wireless mic to you. As always, please state your name and affiliation. Okay, we'll start right here on the back left.
Greg, John Williams, Racing News Network. You've had a great season, been very, very consistent. What are the differences between this season and last season in terms of performance of the team in the car?
Well, a lot is different between last season and this season. Probably the first and foremost is the crew chief. This is my PR person brought to my attention. This is our 1-year anniversary, as she calls it, of getting a new crew chief, Matt Pusha. And then, at the end of the season, Matt changed the team up a whole bunch. Figured out what our weaknesses were and where we needed to be better. And over the winter, kind of overhauled the team. And so, starting this season in 2012, about 4 guys of the 15 or 18 or so that made up the 16 were back, and the rest were new guys, kind of cherry-picked throughout the company. And of course, we closed the team at the end of the season, so some of the guys came from there. And we got a great group of guys, and they built better cars. Cars are coming out of the race shop, better setup, better quality. Engines are really, really good. And the confidence of the team was huge when we started this season, and it's shown that our performance has, been right there as well.
Okay, we'll take another question to the back right.
George Cioni from the Nashua Telegraph. You mentioned this is the 1-year anniversary. How important for you is it to go into every race knowing you have that confidence now with the crew chief and the crew you have now? And I know you kind of joke about, it's the 1-year anniversary of you and your boyfriend, your new boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah. Those aren't my words either. Those are other people's words.
Now, are you? What's the dynamic between you and Matt? How close are you off the track as well?
We probably don't do as much stuff away from the track as we probably could. But when we're in town and my family's not with me, we'll usually go to the dinner one night. Me and some of the guys, the engineers, and talk about the cars and do some stuff like that. But I go to the shop, probably every other week, every couple weeks, and spend the day and go over stuff. And we're talking on the phone a lot about the cars and the testing and everything we got going. And we communicate well. He's thinking what I'm thinking, and vice versa. And it's worked well so far. Leading the points. First-time Cup crew chief ever, and a lot of first-time guys on the 16 team to lead the points for 10 weeks and win a race is pretty impressive, really, for their first time around.
Okay, we'll take a next question from Don.
Don Coble from the Times-Union. These next 8 races, are you safe enough in your points that you can take more chances to try to get wins to get off on a better start in the chase? Where's that fine line for you?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't feel comfortable enough right at this point. Unfortunately, the last 2 weeks we've got 20 first place finishes in both Kentucky race and Daytona. So, if either one of those wouldn't have been that finish, then I would have felt a lot more comfortable, having those 17 points back or something makes a big difference. That's basically one race worth of, kind of cushion. So, but, at the same time, we're talking about it. We're exactly what you said. The only thing that's going to better us right now going into the chase is to win races. If we finish 10th here this weekend or we finish second, it really makes no difference to us going into the chase. We have to win races in order to catch Brad and the guys with 2 wins, So we understand the importance of that. We're willing to take some chances, some gamble, but at the same time, we still got to continue some good finishes so that we are safe.
All right, next question from Claire.
Claire B. Lang, Sirius XM NASCAR Radio. What happened in the garage with your car, and did you get a little tiny bit of damage on your car?
Yeah, the 48 was moving their generator card or something, and it's a little frustrating. It just banged the corner of the bumper up, but it is frustrating because you look around beside you and it looks pretty funny to everybody else, but it's a little irritating. Those cars are hard to see out of. It's not like a passenger car where you got mirrors on both sides and whatever else. So you rely on the guys telling you that it's clear to back up a lot of times. And so, they told me it's, okay to back up. And actually, I'm kind of glad I was backing up slow. A lot of times we're in a hurry and you want to kind of get out there and go. But I was backing up slow, and I don't understand, I don't want to blame the guy with the generator cart, but you hear the car start up, you see it starting to move out of the garage slow and turning. I mean, at what point do you keep walking with the generator cart? You think, hey, this guy's backing up here. I mean, and typically you kind of give the car the right of way. You know what I mean? You're not, guy's got a tire stack, he's rolling down pit road, he waits till the car goes by before he just pushes it out there. It's kind of reverse of a guy in the crosswalk, you got to stop, sort of. But anyway, my guy that backs me out is looking down, for cars. And he's like, come on, it's all clear, it's all clear. He's looking this way, and the guy's dragging the generator cart over here off his left, And, we bumped into the generator cart, and it crinkled the corner of the bumper, and we had to do a little repair to it. But no big deal, just kind of a little aggravating more than anything.